Hello, and welcome to the stream. More Final Fantasy XIV awaits. Hello, Shreddens. Thank you for greeting everyone in my absence. Players in queue, 3,471. You know what? Maybe I should have sat in, maybe I should have sat in the queue. Maybe I should have logged into the game. That would have been the smart thing to do. Because usually when I log in at this time, there's like maybe a queue of 50. But obviously, Endwalker has released, so this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I got in last night, by the way, because I needed to download the new update to see how everything was going to go. So I managed to get in. Last night, there was only a queue of about 50 people. But I guess that's because everybody else was asleep. So, let's hang out while we wait for the queue to drop. I don't expect it to take maybe too long, but we will see. It's been 2 hours, but we made it into Final Fantasy XIV. Should I run around and do some quests for a while? I guess it's probably worth it at this point, right? We got in. We should probably make the most of that instead of going, all right, guys, see you later. So I'd like to play for a while. Let's put a couple of hours into Final Fantasy XIV. Let's see how far we can get. Make the most of us actually being in the world. The game really kept us waiting. We now stand on the threshold of Dravania. So we're in Dravania for the first time. The path to Somal will take us far to the west, beyond the embrace of the forest's branches. Shall we take our rest in the village up ahead to see that we are properly provisioned? So we're in the domain of Dragonkind, which is very cool. Alpha Nord, Estinian, I should say. Estinian and Ysael, known as Lady Iceheart. Drop Dead Shiva. Yeah, funnily enough, Ysael, who we're with, is Lady Iceheart, who is sort of the, I guess, conduit for Shiva to appear, at least in the main campaign. But guys, thank you so much for actually sitting and chilling with me while we waited to get into the queue. It was nice to talk to you guys about stuff and play some chess. So that was actually a really nice way to pass the time, because I think if we weren't able to do that, or if, you know, people weren't here, I probably would have just given up on the stream because it would have been too hard to get into the queue. So you've made the past 2 hours be very entertaining, and it's been very nice, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. And now we can actually play. But it looks like that might actually end up being the way that we do things while we wait to get into Final Fantasy XIV in the mornings, as we play chess and hang out. Naturally, I am still going to put my Final Fantasy XIV VOD on YouTube, because I do like to record my Final Fantasy XIV journey. But I'm probably going to edit it so it does take out the waiting in the queue and the chess. So when it does go on YouTube, the only stuff that'll probably be included is the Final Fantasy XIV part of the game. So this is a Twitch exclusive. The chess and hanging out is Twitch exclusive. Because no one on YouTube is going to watch that. They already question why I even upload Final Fantasy XIV, as if they don't understand that I like to upload games that I enjoy. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for the reminder. I'll fix that to Final Fantasy XIV now. I'll update that. Thank you. Forgive me, sir, but I am not sure I understand. Are you not bothered by the fact that you live with dragons? Did Ysael not explain things to you, boy? We just like to chill out with dragons. It's fine. Again, with all the armor that is just slightly weaker than what I currently have on. But that's fine. I feel like that last chess game that I was playing was close. That last chess game that I played was close. It was good. But unfortunately, we ran out of time. He stalled me until I lost. The bloody Gnath. They're what you might get if you cross an antling with a megala crab and taught the thing how to walk on 2 legs. Giant enemy crab. Giant enemy crab. Hello there. Aye, 'twas in the time following the calamity. Oh yeah, big dragon boy. Side of the majestic worm. Proceed to the Stained One, defeating any foes who stand in your way. Okay, cool. Again, we unfortunately do not have the ability. We do not have the ability to fly, so we'll be taking the slow and peaceful route out of here, which I guess I have to go. How do I get out of here? I have to leave that way and then go up that way. Okay. Instead of being able to fly, we have to be limited by walls and mountainsides. So we'll take the slow way out of here. Something that they have at least updated apparently since the drop of Endwalker is there are less aether currents to obtain in each area, so I think they're making it easier. Yes, this is Magitech armor. I believe it might be in Final Fantasy VI, if you're recognizing it from that. I haven't played that game though. But it looks like it's in Final Fantasy XIV as well. There's a whole storyline with Magitech armor, so. Hey, hi Aurum. Thank you for your kind words about Dark Souls 3 playthrough. It was an absolute blast, so I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yes, unfortunately my taxi service Mobius is waiting in the queue right now, because he also has not prepped himself for the morning queue. You sense a hostile presence. Marching steel drone. Oh, he's invisible. What are you doing? Get over here. Why were you up till 3 AM, Mobius? What were you doing? Hmm? What were you doing at 3 AM that needed you to be awake? Proceed to the Stained One, defeating any foes who stand in your way. This feather flea is stronger than those enemies that I just faced off against. I didn't expect it. I'm pretty strong, boy. Okay, so we're just on a journey through the land, it seems. So any aether currents nearby. 131 yalms to the west. Capture the neighbor's dog that escaped. Well, thank you for being a hero to your neighbor. Did you end up getting the dog? Did you get the dog? Is the dog safe? Is the dog safe? Is it all right? Good. There's one more aether current that I need to find in the previous area, but I did not find it. Alright, we're just going to keep going to the west then, I guess. No worries, Shredders. Thank you so much for tuning in to the pre-show. Should we call it the pre-show? When we just had a chat for 2 hours and played chess. Have a good one. Yeah, I'll definitely be playing Final Fantasy VI. I do intend to play the game for a YouTube playthrough eventually, one day. It's definitely on my list. I love Final Fantasy, so FF6 would be a lot of fun. Them's fighting words. Better villain than Sephiroth? We'll see. We will see. I'll probably play the, I'm not sure which, I know that there's a lot of different versions to play, so I'm not sure which version I should play, whether I should just play the original Super Nintendo version or the Game Boy Advance remake. Apparently that's a good one to play. I'm not sure. I just know that there are many different versions of the game to play. Or probably, you know, it could even be the easiest to play the definitive edition. Definitive in very big apostrophes. Parentheses. To play the Pixel remaster on Steam. But I don't know how people feel about the Pixel remaster, because it doesn't really seem like much of a remaster, you know. I have those Doom games on my Xbox. I do have them. I could maybe stream those. I don't know if they'd make for good, I don't know if they'd really make for good Let's Plays. I'm not sure. But I own them on Xbox. The truth of the past will be revealed. Let's be more mysterious. Our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. Do I mostly play RPGs? Nah. I just like RPGs a lot. I've played a lot of RPGs, but there's still countless others to play in my list. Oops. Yeah, I have a lot to, I have a lot of games to play. RPGs are very nice, though. I'm being attacked. What am I currently playing on the channel? I'm currently playing like an action adventure, I guess an RPG. Dark Souls is, you know, an action RPG. And then what's Control? You know, what type of genre is Control? It's kind of like a, I don't know, and what probably also like a mystery, like a thriller. I'm gonna get killed by these fucking random dragons just hanging out near the quest. I'm just going to die. Why are they fucking dragons hanging out near the quest that are just gonna wreck me? I can't even fight them. I'm too weak, even though I'm 5 levels above them. Leave me alone. This is why I need Mobius. My Dark Knight in shining armor. As a Dragoon, I should be able to crush these fools, but it does not work that way, unfortunately. Instead of going straight there, I might head to the Annex Shrine to try and attune to a, try and attune to this Aetheryte that's nearby. Avoid getting killed by some trees. What is this? Okay, that's definitely not the way to go. I finished Control, so that's gonna wrap up next week on the channel, the main game at least, and then we will look into. We'll be playing Alan Wake after that because of the Control DLCs being, well, one of the DLCs being tied to Alan Wake, so. I won't tolerate any Death Stranding slander in this chat. I used to also feel like it could potentially have been a walking simulator, but once I got to the end and I finished the game, it is anything but. It's an oversimplification at this point. I know you're kidding. But I've literally had people that have chimed in on just the ending episode. They've never commented before. They just came in specifically for the Death Stranding ending and were just like, mediocre and unfinished game, unfocused. Kojima has no idea what he's doing anymore. And they just couldn't be more wrong. Because then they listed their criticisms with the game, and funnily enough, what were their only criticisms? Combat. Okay, bro. The point of the game is not combat. The combat was put in the game for people like you, who feels like they need to shoot something in order to play a video game. You'll catch up eventually, Mobius. I believe in you. Like, it's not a combat-focused game, but they even added more combat to the director's cut so people could enjoy more combat. So when people chime in and they haven't even watched my playthrough or don't even know what like my experience with the game is, and they just come in and go, this game sucks, I'm like, just give it a chance, man. Just give it a chance. It's good. It's good shit. There's a gourmet 5-course meal and you turned it down because you only wanted breakfast. That's fine. Cool music. Whip out the bagpipes, everybody. Look at that thunderstorm in the distance. That's great. You know what would have been a great addition for Endwalker if they put it in the game? Was if they went, hey guys, you know Aether Currents? We're just going to remove them. You can fly everywhere. Whee! You don't have to slowly walk on your behemoth, even though you look cool while doing it. I know that our Chocobo can fight in battle with us, which is really cool. I should probably use that more. But wouldn't it be great if we could also have a behemoth fight in battle with us? I need to use my company Chocobo and then put it in healer stance for me, I think. Definitely need to rely on the chicken. The road ahead is teeming with Gnath soldiers. Why is my name... Oh, it's because Midgardstormer's on my shoulder. He's actually on my shoulder. That's why. I was wondering why my name was just bouncing around for a second, because I'm not used to him sitting on my shoulder like that. Behemoth barding on your Chocobo. I don't know what that means. Unfortunately. I don't know what that means. I'm not familiar with your lingo, Mr. Up-to-Date in the game. What's your Q position looking like now, by the way? $14.45. Not bad, not bad. Behemoth armor on the Chocobo. That's cool. Yeah, let me... What is it? It's the Geishel Greens. Hiya! Wait. I need to do the Geishel Greens first. And now you're my Chocobo. Yeah. I don't think I can... Companion skill level is too low. I haven't even leveled him up, so... We'll just keep him with me doing normal Chocobo stuff until I can put him in healer stance, I guess. Fight with me, boy. My Chocobo named Revolver. Damn. $749 yalms to the north. What is a distance of a yalm? Is it like a meter? Is it 749 yalms? 749 meters? Did you see a few months ago they found a skip to the walkway door? Yeah, I think someone found it by accident. I haven't seen it though. But yeah, someone was playing Final Fantasy, Metal Gear Solid and discovered that. I think I remember reading that. God, this cutscene feels super choppy for some reason.
Vidofnir!
Everything feels super choppy all of a sudden. My game's struggling. I think my computer's struggling. Which is weird.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a Gnath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight.
My computer's kind of dying on me. I don't know what just happened.
Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I haven't dropped any frames, so it's not the internet, it's actually my computer.
Further bloodshed.
So I apologize, give me a sec.
How am I to believe thee, little one? When thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye.
I think my computer got too hot.
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
Sorry about that, guys.
You forget yourself, sir. You are here on a mission of peace.
My sire's will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Gnath's god.
The Gnath have summoned a Primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed? "'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught."
Dragon pops in, refuses to help, leaves.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Yeah, sorry about that cutscene, guys. Very unfortunate timing, but I just had a look at my computer's temperature, and it just really went shot up in there, and my PC fans just kicked in. But yeah, it made everything on my computer just like lag really slowly. I was looking at that, so I apologize for that. But it should be okay now because my fan has gone into overdrive, and my computer is now cooling down. I have like a manual fan control, so I can keep the fans. My PC fans are actually quite loud normally, so I have a manual fan control to quiet them down when I'm recording. And I forgot that Final Fantasy XIV is probably going to be a little more demanding of my PC. So usually it's fine because I'm recording off of like a console and not playing a game on the PC. But that's my bad. That was just me not paying attention. But I've put my I've reinstalled my NVIDIA Broadcast, and I think reinstalling it has removed that weird issue I was having with my mic just constantly like cutting out as well. So let me know if my voice sounds okay, because I had to turn that on to drown out the PC fan noise. All in good fun. Let us return to Tailfeather. We got brought here in the end to attune to this place, so that's fine. And just have a chat to our Chocobo Keep over here. Actually, what's this? Summoning stone. In the shape of a Chocobo. The stone bears a striking resemblance to a Chocobo. It appears to be a large horn. If you were to blow into one of the holes, it would summon a Chocobo. Ah, so it's a Chocobo Keep, but like a statue instead of an actual person. That's funny. Oh, the tattoo idea with the brand of sacrifice on the neck. Do a bit of guts action. I probably wouldn't get it on the neck. And if I did, it would probably be blended within something else. I think on its own, it's quite a... I think a lot of people probably have that tattoo. I saw someone get a Berserk tattoo the other day. They posted about it. And it was like one of the weird, like, intimate scenes between Guts and Casca, where she was like hugging him from behind when they're both naked, and I'm like, I'm sure that's a good panel to get tattooed if you want, but probably wouldn't be the one that I would choose. Summoned a Primal, you say? 7 hells! Well! It's a shame that, like, imagine if they were actually able to have the entire game voice acted, even these cutscenes. It would kind of be nice. But also, it does allow me to just read this faster and kind of, like, push through these scenes. Tattoos are fine. It's worth the pain. I'm rocking a few. If I need to rotate this arm on camera somehow, break my arm so I can show it. You know, you get the drill. And I got more on this bad boy. And on the back of my arm. And then I've got one on my back. Some on my ankles. And then one on my stomach. Or my gut, I should say. How do we get... Oh, actually... Okay. Should be able to go under... There's a bridge here then. Should be able to go under the bridge. Or is there a gate? No. Okay, cool. We can go through there. For some reason when I saw this before, I thought that there was a gate blocking that. Can I take a mount in here? My chocobo! Exactly. If you get ripped and get tattoos, get the Berserk tattoo, you can cosplay Guts. And then you need to be able to wield the Dragon Slayer. I'm excited for the next Berserk episode to go up on the channel because we're getting into the good shit now. We're getting into the post-eclipse, almost Black Swordsman stuff. So I'm excited to see how that's gonna go. Let me up on this rock, please. Alright, clear water. Nunca. A foam dragon. Yeah, a foam dragon slayer will do the job. Everything in this game is killing me. I'm not under-leveled though. I just don't have much health apparently. Oh, where's my... Oh, hang on. I don't... Where's my Blood of the Dragon ability gone? Cannot use as current class. What happened to my Blood of the Dragon ability? Has this been a change? I also don't have a dragon gauge. Has this changed since, This is obviously something that's changed since, the expansion. What's Blood of the Dragon? This one. It's there. It's a trait now instead of an ability. Okay, so it's a trait instead of an ability. So does this just always... Is this just always active? Increase the potency of jump and Spine Shadow Dive? I should probably read up on the change, hey? But it looks like they've added... It looks like it's not an ability, so it might just be like a standard increase now. Hey, no worries, Guy Inbox. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you had fun schooling me in chess. Enjoy your victories. They are well deserved. You're a master at your craft. Traits are passive. Cool, so they've changed that. So, because I'm pretty sure you had to activate it before. So that means that they've removed the dragon gauge, because that you activated that ability and it popped up the dragon gauge for a little while, which is when it increased the damage of like those attacks. So it's kind of cool, I guess. They've just decided to make it an across the board increase when you reach that level. That's nice. Prefer that. Am I familiar with Shin Megami Tensei? No, I'm not. I've never played that before. I feel like this has come up before though in the same conversation of, is Persona in the same vein as SMT? Or am I think they're like similar, right? Maybe? Or am I making that up? Either or. I haven't played either of those games. I mean, they're on... Persona's on the list to play one day. See? Oh, I get the gauge back. I guess they've just changed the circumstances in which it's given to me. Dude, look at that up there. That's crazy. If only I could fly. Okay, yeah, I'm not familiar with that series, unfortunately. I'm primarily like a Final Fantasy guy in terms of my JRPGs that I've played. I've got a bunch of others on my list to eventually get to one day. Aether Compass is no longer a key item. because it's been moved to my collection, so that's different now as well. Yeah, I feel like I know that when I'm going to be picking up a Persona game or another JRPG, it's gonna take a lot of time. That's for sure. It's gonna take a lot of time to play those. Just gonna order some lunch, so it arrives to me in a decent amount of time. Just give me a second. Just gonna order some sushi. You know how it is. Look at these weird crab boys with 2 legs. How strange. So expensive. These delivery fees are out of this world. That's what it costs to get some good sushi. You ever just be like, yeah, give me some food that would usually cost me, you know, 15, 20 bucks, but it's going to end up being 30. We getting the salmon and avocado sushi roll and teriyaki chicken with avocado sushi roll. That's my shit. Those are the ones that I eat at the moment. Sometimes I get panko prawn nigiri as well, which is very nice. But whenever I order from this place specifically, they get confused and they give me the prawn hand rolls instead of the prawn nigiri, and I don't like the prawn hand rolls because they're different. So I've just opted to just not take the risk of paying for things that I don't want. You know? But yeah. This place specifically has a really good salmon and avocado hand roll. And the teriyaki chicken's not bad either, so. That's gonna be with me in like an hour apparently, because it takes ages. I don't know why. But that'll be my lunch. Around 1 PM. So that's probably when we'll wrap up the stream, is when my lunch arrives. So we're now on a countdown. Your days are numbered. When my food arrives, that'll be the end of the stream. We'll see how much main quests we can squeeze in there in that time. Varth Storyteller. So strange. They look like the Maya lurkers from Fallout as well, as being giant crabs. They're like tiny Maya lurks from Fallout, except they can speak. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You have brought delicacies to our people. I'm gonna have some lunch, and while I eat my lunch, I'm gonna catch up on the latest Critical Role episode, because I subbed to their Twitch so I could watch them immediately, because I'm actually up to date on Campaign 3, which is great. And then whenever I finish a Campaign 3 episode, I am slowly working my way through Campaign 1. So if you wanna see what I'm watching instead of watching Netflix shows, I am watching Critical Role at the moment, which is a much bigger time sink. So obviously I've got my priorities in order. Yeah, Sushi Train's so good. There's a really nice sushi train in my hometown that I miss. I'm going back there for Christmas for a few days, to be with my mum. And I am probably going to definitely go to Sushi Train over that period of time because I miss it. But this place is a nice little alternative. I usually eat ramen in this city, in Melbourne. That's where I like to get my food. I enjoy ramen, and it's been far too long since I've had it. By far too long, it's been like 2 weeks. It's far too long. Varth Fleetfoot. Voracious Varth. Oh, there you are. Call upon the power of a primal for the greater good, conscious all the while that I do so at grave cost to the land. The Nier series is also another one that is on my list to play. I haven't played any Nier games yet. I've got Nier Automata, and I know that they've also done the Nier Replicant, which is like a remaster of another game, I think. So that's also on my list one day. I think in terms of a JRPG, the one that's most likely to be next when I eventually get to it would be Chrono Trigger. I bring that up a lot. I have posted a new Patreon poll for my Big Boss tier patrons, choosing an older title for my first Patreon game of next year, of 2022, and it looks like a clear winner in that regard on that one as well, which is going to be exciting because it's going to be a very different game to the ones I've been playing on the channel, but one that I've had on my list for a long time. The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. Two main quests at the same time? Oh no, we have to gather information from the Varth, right. Hello guys, give me information. If you meet with our god, he will have your souls. Surely you are not as generous as that. You wish to meet our god? Offer yourself as sacrifice, and you will soon be brought before him. We would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however. Apparently to meet this god is to sacrifice yourself to it. Oh, I need to go and I need to get you some more food, do I? Okay. Let's go and get you some more food. No worries. Should probably keep checking the Aether Compass. Getting further away from it, unfortunately, because we need to be going in another direction. Alright. We just need one of these bad boys. Look at this weird looking thing. I'm here for your flesh. Are you still in the queue, Mobius? What's your number now? Where you at? Where you at in that queue? Are you under 1,000 yet? You gotta be, right? You gotta be. The senses of the One Mind are enmeshed by the Overmind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. Alert a single Gnath and the whole hive is alerted. To reach our god undetected is all but impossible. Okay. The Vath are wont to allude to certain concepts, but without explanation, but I believe I am beginning to grasp a few of the fundamentals. The king-like Overmind sits at the center of Gnath society, and its presence somehow allows its subjects to communicate without need of word or gesture. Literally like a hive mind. The Gnath, the ones who inhabit the larger hive, are known as the One Mind, and it was by their combined will that the Primal was summoned. Those who reside in this smaller hive, however, are the Vath, or the Non-Mind, who, for reasons that yet escape me, seem to have been excluded from the telepathic bond which connects their Gnath counterparts. Thus are the Vath ignorant of the One Mind's thoughts and intentions, and of the nature of their own god. In summary, we have wasted our time. Not so. Perilous though it may be, the Vath did furnish us with one certain method of approaching the Primal as sacrifices. Should we allow ourselves to be captured in the environs of the colony, the Gnath will bring us before their deity to make an offering of our souls. Okay. Sounds fun. Let's get it. Forgive me, but let us be clear about what it is you propose. You mean to say you would deliberately provoke the Gnath, surrender yourself into what might generously be termed their custody, and then wait until their god arrives to claim your soul. Yes, let's get it. Me and Yaseo are going to challenge the guards at the entrance of the colony. And then get captured. Let us get captured! Whee! Alright, where do we have to go? Damn, man. The traversal. The traversal is rough. Let's go. I'm actually so keen for this sushi to arrive as well. It's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna be very happy. I'm running off my morning coffee at the moment. That's it. It's keeping me alive. Guys, my Bloodborne ending episode goes up tonight, by the way. Just FYI. The last Bloodborne episode goes up tonight. The final episode of New Game Plus. Isn't that exciting? Death Stranding and Bloodborne finishing in the same week, and then Control finishing next week. It's such a weird and interesting time where the whole channel is going to go through a weird metamorphosis. We're going to shift into a whole different lot of playthroughs. We've got more Halo Infinite coming as well, because I've been playing a lot of that. A whole bunch going on right now, which is very cool. Very busy, but very cool. Intruders, your lives are forfeit. Ah! Intruders, oh no. Please don't capture us and take us to your god. That would be really bad if you did that. Well, I was actually intending to do a road to platinum stream, if you will. I feel like that's an apt description. The road to platinum, as I have one trophy left to get, which is my third ending. So I was thinking of doing a Bloodborne stream for that, and we can, you know, anyone who's joining in to watch, we can just run through it in co-op and have some fun for our second, you know, our third run through of the game. And then A blood level 4 stream would probably kill me, but that could be fun, right? It'd be fun to watch me suffer through such an experience. I'd be down for it. Because now that I've finished, now that I will be finishing Bloodborne on the channel soon, it means that I can do Bloodborne streams. So that'll be fun. Looking forward to it. Yeah, the third new game plus, the second new game plus would be go through really quick, I think, to get through, because it wouldn't be trying to do everything. It would literally just be rushing through the bosses to accept Goemon's offer. Fight your way deeper into the hive. Guys, you should really lock your gates. Haha. So I guess we're still fighting at this point. We're still not, you know, giving up. I guess there'll be a story point that we'll get to where it'll automatically capture us. Bro, I'm gonna die. See you later, everybody. I fall to my death, apparently. Give me my health back. Well, that health regen is pretty rough, too. I don't think I can run up this way. Up the long way. I feel like I am just dying like so much quicker in this specific part of the game than what I used to. Like everything is very quickly doing a lot of damage to me. Oh no, don't fall off. Like, just trying to run through here is getting me killed. I guess the lesson to learn here is, maybe don't just run through here. Yeah, I can't even attune to this because I'm, because I'm being attacked. Control is very good, would recommend. Thoroughly enjoy that game. Can you not cast arrow on me, please? I don't like it. It does a lot of damage to me. I'm not a fan of it. Every battle is a battle of life and death, apparently. Soon I will have Mobius's help. One of these days. Please stop casting arrow on me, I'm fragile. Dude, come on. going to just die again. Because they can cast arrow from a long range and I can't run away. Now I'm dead. Turn to New Gradania. Oh god. It wants to take me all the way to New Gradania. Why? Oh no. It's not nice. It took me all the way back home. Fuck. That's rough. What have they changed? Because when we've been playing before, we're just playing story stuff. And I'm over the level for it, but everything does so much damage to me. It's kind of fucked. Confused. Yeah, I know it's my home. So I knew it would take me back there, but at the same time it's just like... It feels like everything is much stronger now when it wasn't last time I played. My gear stuff is either item level, I think it's at this point in time 110 or 130. It's a mixture of 130 and 110. I don't know if I have access to anything that's much higher than that. Because the stuff that I'm getting from the story is item level like 115, 125 and stuff. So, like, the stuff that I'm even getting from the game is lower than what I currently have. I'm being followed by a dragoon. He's a big beefy boy. So, any tips to improve my gear, which doesn't seem like it's terrible at this point, would be appreciated, I guess. This map is confusing. Look at this shit. Look at this map. How do I get out of here? I have to fucking... Oh my god. Why can't there just be a pathway that takes me out? Do I have to awkwardly go under this bridge? I swear that there's a way out here. It looks like it, but there ain't. I think maybe he's just happy to see another piece of armor that looks similar. We love the dragoon set. I'll have to take a look on the market board when I can then, and I'll see if there's some better stuff to get for my level. Because I haven't upgraded, that's the thing, we've had this armor for a long time. Am I being offered a lift? I don't even know at this point. He doesn't know where I'm going though. When I was first playing Final Fantasy XIV, Pablo would drop in because he was enjoying the game when I was first starting, and he was my healer, but he decided not to keep playing because he didn't want to, you know, he's not playing it much, I guess. It didn't want to, couldn't justify paying the sub fee to 14, which is fair enough. Like, if I was eligible for the free trial, I'd still be on the free trial at this point, because I'm pretty sure Heavensward is included in that. Shall I shall we try this again? Watch me ascend this area only to get killed again. Yeah, I've unlocked glamours. I'm currently... This armor set that I have at the moment is only together because of glamours. Attack all of these guys one by one if we can. So what I'm seeing here is the ones that spawn from the quest itself die really quickly. Like these guys die immediately, but the enemies that are just roaming around, which are the same level, are the ones that are much harder and kill me. So anything that spawns for the story is almost like mincemeat. But these actual ones here are not happy to see me at all. Make sure the dogs don't roll in the dirt, no worries. I will see you soon then. I'll get the one that's closest, please. If they don't aggro, I will walk past them. Okay. Never mind. Why is only one of them attacking me? Why does only one care in the beginning there? It's so weird. If I go up against two of them, that's when I'm in trouble. I can take on one pretty easily, but as soon as another one comes in, it's trouble. this is even harder because there's a third one in the distance attacking me. I'm going to get killed here. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die again. Fuck me, dude. They cast arrow from so far away. Like, I'm taking them on one by one. I'm gonna wait for Mobius to load in, and then he can come to me and resurrect me. I'm not starting that again. I'm gonna take a bathroom break. So I'll be back, and we'll wait for Mobius to come to my rescue, because otherwise this is so sad. It's pretty crazy. I'll be back. We're back and we're alive. We're back and we're alive. Shall we take on some Gnath? Without potential fear of death, maybe? Of getting my, my shit wrecked. So it seems that they're obviously just pushing cooperation, guys. You need to play with other people. Otherwise you'll have a hard time. All of these Gnath are just mini-bosses, clearly. This is not a Dragoon's place to fight. Oh, you are trying to attack me, okay. This Earth Sprite also giving me a run for my money here. Sanity. I have not tried the Matrix Awakens demo. No, I have not. I looked at it because I was considering installing it, but it's like 30 gig or something, so I just hadn't gotten around to installing that one because I was busy. Is there much to do in it? Or is it just walking around in a realistic looking environment? Surrender to the Gnath. Let's go. Oh no, I've been taken prisoner. I can't believe that this has happened. This is such a shame. Can't believe they've done this. Oh. We've been in an environment that is so much like this before when we've been a prisoner. It's almost as if it's this, like, the same shape. That's funny. Alright, we need to enter the inner chamber. Mobius is not allowed here, apparently. Alright, we're about to meet with Primal, baby!
Now we have but to wait.
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
He comes.
Ooh. This is one hell of an entrance, dude. Wow. Well, alright then.
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Ravana.
O glorious general, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Gnath lands.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Gnath concern thee so, Elezen?
That was a cool line.
Mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach. Never before have the Gnath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight. Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Gnath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Gnath. And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold master of the blade, do accept thy challenge.
Classic villain trick. They always accept the challenge because they're so sure of their victory.
Emerge the victor. I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
They're always so sure of themselves that they're gonna win.
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
She gonna summon, she gonna go turn herself into Shiva? She gonna do some Shiva shit? She gonna get all icy on us? It's gonna be me and Shiva versus Ravana. She's getting a bit chilly, baby. Fucking diamond dust, dude. Let's go. Yep. Not bad, huh? That's pretty sick.
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
You got food, baby.
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Not so confident now, bitch boy.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
Oh, that's sick. Is this a cutscene fight, or do I get to fight? Diamond dust, baby. Yep. You just got fucked. It's cool to see Primals fight. What? Ooh. Oh, dude. She was so confident too.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
Damn, dude.
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
Alright, now it's our turn. Alright, sick. I'll fuck you up, boy. Let's go. You're nothing to me. I'm a dragoon, son.
Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Shiva got wrecked, dude. Not expecting that. Oh, he disappears because now we're gonna have to enter a trial, right? He leaves. Is it a trial or a dungeon? I have to mess with him. Yeah, it's, yeah. Thokast Thok. How accessible. You were overconfident. Your overconfidence is your weakness. Okay, so there is an entrance. He's a beetle, but he's apparently a fire beetle who also was able to resist ice in such a way, which is very interesting. So it's a trial. All right, let's do this bad boy. Because it's a trial, it's just the boss fight, isn't it? So this is our first trial of Heavensward. An insectoid beast tribe connected by a hive mind to the Gnath have but one collective desire: to expand their territory and prosper without fear of dragons. It was by this simple yet powerful wish that a mighty primal bent on war and conquest was summoned into existence. Yeah, so the Gnath like essentially manifested a primal based on their ceaseless conflict. Bound by your promise to Vidofnir to remove this threat to dragonkind, you must now lead your companions into battle against the savage entity known as Ravana, Lord of the Hive. So this is going to be an 8-player trial. Nice. Sweet. Only a party leader. Oh, hang on. Mobius, can you make me the party leader, please? Because I joined your party. And then I can register for duty. For Queen and Country. Because otherwise, I can't do anything right now. My food is almost here though, so what we're going to do is we're going to finish the stream with this trial. That's how we'll round this one out, which is not bad. That's a pretty good run. So we'll see how long it takes to form this party, because everybody's going to be playing Endwalker content right now. Is anyone going to be doing random dungeons? Who knows? Will anyone be at the same point in the game as me? Again, who knows? We'll have to see. See how long it takes us to form a party for one of these trials. Surely someone's doing Duty Finder right now, and we'll end up in this group. Just gonna chill here while we wait. Keen to get back into playing some Halo, because they're adding 4 playlists to the game soon: Slayer, Free for All, Fiesta, and SWAT. I'm very excited about SWAT. It's going to be so much fun with the pistol in this game, in Halo. Because I haven't really been too keen to play any multiplayer recently, especially since campaigns come out. But reading the news that they're adding a dedicated Slayer playlist and free-for-all and all of that is good, because it means that the quick play playlist will probably just be objective modes. So that's a very necessary and needed improvement to the game, I think. Lots of people doing duty roulette and catching up, but at the moment, it says the average wait time is less than 5 minutes, so it'll be fine. I'll at least be able to pick up my food at the door. And then that'll be my reward for finishing the trial. It's times like this where it's a shame. Like, I know why they do it, but it's a shame that, like, not everybody can join your Final Fantasy XIV party, because you need to be in the same world and same server and all that kind of stuff. But it's going to be interesting, because I'll be, well, as soon as we're able to, I'll be jumping into the Oceanic server. Warping to the Commando in the campaign. A little bit. I haven't used it much in the campaign. It's definitely not my favorite weapon. Commando. It's okay. I just feel like it needs to pack a bit more of a punch. Or they should just have replaced it with the saw. They should have just brought the saw back instead of the Commando. It just feels weird. Alright, Judy is ready, which is at such a awkward time. Because my food is like also 30 seconds away. Alright, at least it'll be a cutscene. I'm gonna have to quickly run to the door, I think. This is such an awkward time. I've got a light party. And then that should change to a full party, right? Yes. Yes! Battle rifle is always the best, baby. Battle rifle is so good. Oh, he gets summoned in the same way. That's so funny. Alright, give me a moment, because we've seen his entrance before. It's beautiful. See, perfectly timed. Perfectly timed. Alright, let's see how this goes. How do we fight this bad boy? Let's just have fun. GG. GLHF. Oh no, we're synced, so I can't use my cool ability on my hotkey. Because I'm level 54. That's a shame.
Furious as a blaze.
Wow, what are you doing? Fire swords, huh? Shouldn't he have used fire swords against Shiva? Prelude to slaughter. Where do we go? How do we avoid this? I'm gonna just hang out with these guys. The calm before the slaughter. Do we just back away? Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a flurry. Oh, I still got hit. Nice.
Feel my blades.
Okay, this is actually so good. This music is really interesting for this fight as well. I kind of like it. I wonder if we can even avoid the slaughter or prepare to slaughter. Oh no, there we go. Nice.
Bleed.
Bleed!
Wilt thou yield? Take wing, ye sons of war!
Do we need to take out these things that he's summoned? We need to take out the sword on the ground as well. Usually when there's a sword in the ground, that means business. He's gonna do something. Okay, the sword isn't the target, so that's okay. Oof. Revengeance. Bit of Metal Gear Rising. There we go, we can take this thing out now. So that cancels his falling laughter attack. Oh shit.
Rejoice in the glory of combat!
That was fucking sick! Holy shit, dude. This dude's insane! This music change as well. Dude! This is nuts. Trials are so fucking fun because of like the just how I guess how they're structured. This is amazing. We're almost at the tier 3 limit break. I wonder if we'll make it before he's dead. Swift slaughter, here we go. Someone used the limit break and it wasn't enough. Someone used the limit break, it wasn't enough. I'm dead. I can't believe I was the only one to die. Of course I'm the only one to die, dude. So dumb. That was fun though.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
That was so cool though. What a cool little fight. What a cool little fight. What a cool little fight. And then everybody's left immediately. That was great. Trials are a lot of fun, because it's just fun to just get thrown into a whole boss fight. I definitely prefer Trials to Dungeons. That was so much fun. Bored myself with my sushi. Lunchtime, baby. Loved that first little primal fight of the expansion.
Warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you. For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Gnath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Ooh.
Once more you achieve the
Hello.
impossible, bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor. At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
Asian theme intensifies. Cool. Alright, Lord of the Hive is the next quest in our little lovely Heavensward experience, but we will be rounding out this stream and bringing it to a close. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in to this stream. This was a almost 4-hour stream, so the stream was longer, but unfortunately, just due to the long login times, the actual gameplay was a bit shorter. So I will upload the Final Fantasy XIV portion of this to YouTube for those of you who have joined like late or anything like that, or want to like rewatch those great little trial battle at the end there. But thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you for those of you who waited with me through the login time and kept me entertained, and I hope it was entertaining for you in return. I'm going to enjoy my lunch now, and then I'm also going to check the lottery. I'm also going to check our lovely Final Fantasy XIV lottery at the Gold Saucer.